We are fast approaching the season, the last quarter of the year where everyone's making they're closing up projects and making their budgets for next year's planning and so forth. And people want to know probably should we get into this video content podcasting world? One of the most difficult things to understand about this is, what types of videos should we really make for the type of business that we're in? And then before that, you might have some idea of what you want, but then there's a whole series of other questions. Does this even make sense? Will people actually watch this? And so for those open-ended questions, I feel that those are the things that it's so much detail, so overwhelming, all the ideas that you have that you could do, but you don't know if you should do. And then having to then justify that maybe to your business partners or your boss or other stakeholders. All of that type of question and wondering is handled at Through the Noise Consulting with our advisories. And our advisors kind of span the gamut. There's several different distinct types of advisors for people who are in different parts of the journey into video content creation and podcasting. If, for example, you just have a lot of interesting ideas and you have a concept that you were thinking, man, this could be a really cool podcast. Okay, great. Let's do an advisory. Let's get together. Usually for those, it's like a 4 session thing, 4 scheduled sessions. There's a little bit of an agenda, but really what we're going through there is an abbreviated content strategy to really try to align what your ideas are about with what we have seen seem to work in the marketplace for the type of business or nonprofit that you are, to make sure that you think and distill your concept into something that's really going to be watched. That's an initial advisory that's great for people that want to like dip their toes in the water on content creation, right? And it spreads the gamut from there. The addressing the equipment. Well, different shows have different equipment needs, right? And so we need to get real clear about what is the type of show that we're making and why we're making it and who are we trying to move to watch this show. Those factors will tell us what's the type of equipment we really need. And then what we do is we just like order the equipment and send it to you. We know certain types of equipment work better than others, right? In certain types of settings. Let us just handle the stuff so you get you through as quickly as you can to the point of actually making videos. What are we going to talk about and who am I talking about should really be the only two questions you should be contemplating, right, at the high level. And you shouldn't be like fiddling with the configuration of, did I get the mic right? Is this close enough or the light? No, let us handle that so that you can just focus on the meat of what video content creation is for. And then it goes like super advanced from there. Like, if you're a large business, you have multiple advertising channels and marketing software systems and so forth. Sometimes it's a matter of like, we know we're making this material, but where is this material really moving the needle? How do we know? Do we reinvest? Do we do more? How do we scale this? All of those larger questions. It's in the kind of the last C of our 5 C's process, the control, right? Like, how do we keep control of a process that's working for us? Or if it's not working for us, like, how do we control it so that it does, right? All of that is like super advanced. And that's for our businesses that are already well established. And so that spectrum is what we've been working very hard to pull together. And I'm going to be excited 'cause I'm going to be announcing some of that. There'll be different types of advisories for everybody at the different points of the journey into this medium, into creating this type of stuff. If you're interested, though, before all that gets debuted, you can still contact us and reach out, and then we can just kind of meet with you and discuss to see like, yeah, which one of these would actually be a good fit for you. You can get in touch with us at getthroughthenoise.com. All right. So more soon. Thank you.